Expect to talk with lawmakers after that meeting wraps up.
Today's meeting at the White House was met with some protests here at home. Fox 59 State House reporter Hannah Adamson joins us live from the Indiana State House, where another protest is expected to begin sometime later this evening. Hannah, what do we know about that meeting, though, at the White House?
Well, we know this is part of a series of meetings the Trump administration is holding with delegations from several different states. We know they're going to be talking about the policy agenda at large, such as the One Big Beautiful Bill, perhaps border security measures as well. However, Democrats say they're concerned this meeting could actually serve as a front to pressure their Republican colleagues to redistrict now.
As Indiana Republicans headed to the White House, Indiana Democrats headed to the airport, holding what they called a Sayonara Sellouts press conference on Tuesday.
They went for one reason: to help a greedy Donald Trump cheat.
Several Democrats say they believe a special session to redraw Indiana's congressional lines is now inevitable.
I think that Republicans will fall in line, and I think that we will have to have a lawsuit.
Republicans say redistricting talks were not mentioned in their invite from the White House. Still, some who support redistricting say they're preparing for that conversation should it take place.
It's gaining a lot of momentum, national news, local, state news, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if it came up from either people on our side asking questions or somebody from the White House.
A small handful of Republicans heading to the White House have spoken out against redistricting.
If we have to resort to tactics like this, something that the Democrats would do, what makes us any different from the Democrat Party then?
According to Politico, former Governor Mitch Daniels also spoke out against the move, saying, quote, "It would just be wrong. It's high season for hypocrisy." Governor Mike Braun says he's not attending the White House meeting and that he'll only call a special session if lawmakers agree to redraw lines.
Here, you'd have to make sure that most legislators want to do it.
Republican strategist Michael Murphy says the outcome of Indiana's redistricting battle could come down to one thing.
But there's nobody better in the world at sealing a deal, making a sale, than Donald Trump. He has no equals. And all he needs to do is walk into a room and put his arm around the shoulders of, 30 or 40, Indiana legislators, and they're going to cave. That's all there is to it.
Now, it's unclear if the president will speak with Indiana lawmakers at this time. We're told these talks at the White House are expected to last until 5 p.m. If lawmakers agree to redraw congressional lines, Governor Braun would need to call a special session, something he estimates could cost the taxpayer as a whole roughly $150,000. Reporting live from the Indiana State House, Hannah Adamson, Fox 59 News.
All right, Hannah.